Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we have a speed build that I did for the Nifty Knitting stuff pack. Now this isn't just base game and Nifty Knitting. I wish I could just restrict myself to that, but I used other packs within this, including Nifty Knitting. So I don't know what other packs I really did use. I just kind of went with whatever. But I wanted to do something related to the whole knitting concept because, I don't know, I think it's a cute idea, and so I was gonna just do like an elder's home, but instead this is technically a crafting center, which is a residential lot, so basically you could also make this a community lot where your sim could live here, but my sim Annie actually resides here, so she wanted to create a crafting center where people can just come, relax, and just knit. So that's what this is all about. It's kind of inspired by a cottage. I don't know if you would necessarily consider this house a cottage. I honestly, when I think of cottages, I think of like an actual really tiny house. I mean, this is quite small. We're on a 20 by 15 lot, I believe. So it is pretty small, but I don't know if this qualifies as cottage, but you know, maybe we'll call it that anyways. So this house was really fun to make, honestly. I kind of just let my mind run wild, especially with debug, because I usually don't dive into debug when I am building because I feel like I spend so much time in there. So I made sure to cut out all the parts where I was like just filtering through debug. So a lot of the items that come with this pack actually resides in debug. I mean, of course, if you don't have your sim actually make them. So I definitely had to go in there and like find like the hanging plants and everything. So I wanted to make sure to make use of those because I think they're really cute, especially putting them out in front on the porch. I think it looks really nice. So I wanted to make sure that I was making this place look kind of cozy. So the front, I wanted to definitely add a rocking chair because I just already, since I found out rocking chairs were a thing, I just wanted to have my elder sim just chill and rock and work on, you know, knitting. So that was really cute. I didn't talk about this much in my review video for Nifty Knitting, but I truly wish that the pack kind of directed its way towards being a pack for elders in a sense. Now, with that being said, I feel like knitting could have definitely been a part of like a hobbies pack or something, and then we could have had like a game pack directed towards elders where like there's nursing homes or other, you know, things, maybe even a funeral event or something like that. So I mean, not that, you know, you should be wishing death upon your elders, but like I think it'd be nice to have those sort of things. So because even like looking at the clothing, it's just kind of like, I mean, you could have your elders wear that. I had my sim Annie actually wear the little crochet top, which actually doesn't look too bad on her, to be honest. Oh, and another thing, I wish that babies weren't objects anymore. I don't know if I mentioned this in my review video or not, but I really wish that you could take the baby and just rock it in that rocking chair. Imagine how cute that would be. But who am I kidding? Will we even ever get that? I don't know. We can only hope and dream, just like a lot of things with The Sims 4, to be honest. So again, this house, I wanted to add quite a bit of flowers, not to like to overdo it or anything, but I definitely knew that this house needed to have like those flower vine things. See, the only thing with those going up on the house, I wish there was multiple different options, like shapes, so like some of them were longer or smaller, because if you make them bigger, I feel like they might look a little awkward, so I didn't even bother trying. Honestly, it might actually not look that bad. Maybe I should see, but I feel like it might be overly large and like cover up the entire window, so probably a good call not doing that. I made sure to add a bench to, you know, chill out there. And also the debug fence, so I've seen like these kind of like farmhouse fences, I guess you could call them. That's what I think of when I see these fences, and I felt like it would fit this like build very well, so I wanted to make sure to like dabble in and put them around the house, and then also like add greenery and stuff. So overall, I'm really happy with how the exterior came out. I feel like I spent quite a bit of time. I think I spent like an hour just doing exterior. And then once it came to the inside, it was time to go ham on using the Nifty Knitting items. So overall, I feel like Build Buy has a lot of nice things. And when I mean Build Buy, I mean mainly buy mode, because in build mode, we only got the door, which I'm actually surprised we didn't get any wallpapers or flooring, but I guess that's what the voting won, which kind of sucks because there was so much like good stuff that could have made it into the pack, but it didn't. So I guess we kind of lost in some ways. Actually, I think we lost a lot in in a lot of ways with this pack. Definitely some of the voting is kind of questionable, but overall, I feel like buy mode is really pretty. I wish, you know, you could have more stuff included into stuff packs, but I understand that there is a limited amount of how much can be included. It would have been nice to see more items that, you know, were up for vote, like more wallpapers, even like the curtains and the lamps. I think that would have been cute because now looking at it, a lot of plushies actually made it in, which honestly, I'm kind of surprised that so much made it in. Plus, we got like the surprise Yarny from the Unravel games. Also, I didn't even mention this in my review video, but the like ugly sweater thing with the hat and the scarf, I made a pinned comment about it, but we could have gotten like a nice full outfit or something instead of that, because like I am never gonna use that. The only way I'm ever gonna use that is probably if I'm like making a sim that I don't like and just want to give them an ugly thing. But like, why does that exist? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that like it should not belong and that thought could have been used for something else, but that could just be my mind. So for the interior of this crafting center, I wanted to kind of make it cute and quaint, but also have enough like seating so that if more people were to come, they could, you know, have space to sit around. So we have, you know, the couch and like the one-seater, and then we have the actual like center desk plus the other desk to the side, and I believe you can sit on those poofs, so I think those should also work as seating. Now the only thing, thinking back on it now, is that when you want to knit, you have to have one of those knitting baskets, and there's only 2 placed inside of this specific room. So if you were to want to have more Sims, I guess, knit, you'd have to have more of those knitting baskets. I honestly wish that you could just click on the yarn and work on knitting that way instead of it being kind of a decorative piece, because it kind of sucks that you need to like put a whole bag of like yarn stuff into your inventory. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Also, now thinking about it, it would have been nice if they gave us like the needles, is that what they're called? I think they're the needles for the yarn as a decorative piece as well, so you could kind of just like, you know, put the yarn and that next to each other just so it looks nice. I mean, I guess we have that like little stand thing with the yarn woven through, but I don't know, I think that would have been a nice little addition for at least clutter pieces. So maybe that's just me. Or even that little piece that's on that desk with the yarn woven through, that could have been easy to just click on that and knit too. But I mean, it is what it is, so I'm not gonna be too upset about it. Now again, this place doesn't necessarily have like a proper living room or anything. I was thinking about adding a TV into this room, but there really wasn't a spot that I felt like fit for a TV, so it's more of like a relaxing place that to just come knit and just talk and whatever. So I made sure to obviously add a bathroom, and since Annie does live here by herself since her husband has passed, and she just kind of wanted a space for herself where her and her friends can just come and chill, or other people can come by and just learn to knit and stuff like that. So definitely including a bathroom and a kitchen obviously makes sense, and she's residing here. Now the only thing that I, while making this build, wished for even more was spiral stairs, because I was gonna do like the normal staircase where you kind of like shift it so it looks like it's spiral, but obviously it's not like a proper spiral staircase where the kitchen is, but it didn't really work out properly, so I ended up putting a ladder. And like, because when I put the stairs, it basically made the upstairs unlivable because of the shape that was created from what they require as the spacing for the stairs, if that makes sense. So like the floor was literally like 4 squares and then 1 to the side, and it was a mess. So the ladder is the only way that worked here. Now, yes, I know Annie is an elder. Could have put the stairs outside now thinking about it actually, but I just felt like a ladder kind of worked, and now that ladders are a thing in the game, I was just like, hey, why not use it, right? So this is my second build that I've now done with ladders, because the last build that I did was the eco container home, which I haven't built since then. And let me just tell you, when I was building this, I was like kind of zenning out, just chilling, watching streams, and I was just good. It was like really nice and relaxing for me. So I don't know why I don't build more, honestly. I wish I did. So maybe I say this all the time, is like, oh, I'll build more, and then I don't. So I'm just kind of going with the flow with everything right now. I am just trying to like chill and not stress myself out over things, because I feel like I stress myself out over content and like creating content all the time. And this like past few weeks I've been just chilling and like doing it when I feel like it. And even though like I know YouTube is kind of like what I focus on and I'm trying to stream and stuff like that, but I have been trying to focus on myself a lot lately, as of like the past month and stuff. So that's kind of like more important, and I know you guys, a lot of you guys do understand, and I know that a lot of you guys are just like, take a break if you need one, and I do really appreciate that. I just feel like, you know, I'm letting you guys down, even though a lot of you guys say like I'm not, which again means a lot. So I am trying to just kind of go with the flow, and hopefully I can get back into the swing of things and everything. It's just honestly quarantine, I did not expect for it to mess with me as much as it had, and like I was just like, oh yeah, you know, quarantine, a lot more time to make videos, stream and everything, and then I hit burnout and it's been hard to kind of get back into a routine. So I've been, you know, going at a pace that feels comfortable for me, and I'm not trying to like rush myself or, you know, freak myself out over, you know, series and stuff like that, even though I know like Black Widow challenge I really want to do so bad, but I feel like I started it at the wrong time because, you know, 3 episodes only went up and then I hit massive burnout and just like it's been a mess. So I'm trying to like get back into it with everything, so hopefully like within August I can kind of get within a routine of some sort with YouTube and Twitch and everything. So I'm hoping for that. But anyways, besides that tangent there, the upstairs, again, is like a small little space for Miss Annie. She just doesn't really need that much, honestly, considering, you know, she has like her main area that she cares most about is knitting down in the center of the house. So this is just like her way to come and relax away from it a little bit, but it still like fits in with the theme of the entire house as well. So it's still like very colorful and everything. I made sure to give her a rocking chair. The only thing that I noticed is when I put the rocking chair upstairs and I had her go sit there, I don't know if because she can't access it or something, she would still only go to the rocking chair on the porch. So I'm not entirely sure what that's about. It might just not be functional. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. I really like this space. I think it's really cute, and like all the colors just work together, and I am a fan of the palette that was used for this, because I feel like it also works well for like Not So Berry, for example. So if you guys are looking for a pack with good colors for Not So Berry, then here you go. But again, like I'd say with pretty much every pack, is just suggest a sale, because I mean, is a lot of the packs worth their money? I don't think so, in my opinion, but that's just me. I also ended up adding like more flowers and stuff to the front where the fence is, because it was kind of plain and I wanted to like fill that space up, which you guys probably already saw at the beginning of the video. So I like it a lot more now. But again, I had so much fun building this, and I hope to build some more cute little houses again in the future. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned to the end for screenshots. But again, if you like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye, guys.